Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. As you can see, we're here in my pathetic excuse for a camp. This is the camp that I've had since the starting of the game. It is located here on the map, in case you've forgotten. We're way up here at the kind of top center of the map. It's kind of funny, when I made this camp originally earlier in the game, I felt like it was at the top right-hand corner of the map, but now that I've explored it some more, I see that I'm actually probably a bit closer to the center of the map than I am to the right-hand side of the map. But anyway, we're here because in my last episode, or maybe not the last episode, maybe a couple episodes ago, I had asked for some assistance in crafting armor and weapons and what perks should I be using. And, well, you guys really stepped up and gave me a lot of good advice. I'd like to say thanks to YouTubeLCane, Midnight Bacon, and Crazy X24. You guys left me some really, really great information that hopefully I can use to prepare myself for what is to come in this game, because it's going to get a lot harder, no doubt about it. Unfortunately, as I mentioned a couple episodes ago, I've spent a lot of my resources as a big dummy because I didn't understand what the heck I was doing, and I bulked up a bunch of stuff that I probably should have kept. Well, definitely should have kept. And now I don't really have a whole bunch of stuff, a bunch of materials in order to upgrade my things. But I just wanted to come back here and see what there is to see what plans I currently have, and see how they line up with what you guys have suggested. I'm currently suffering from bloodworms. I didn't even realize that. So I guess I'm not going to worry about that right this minute, since I'm just hanging out here in my camp, and I'm not going to be fighting enemies. Of course, as soon as I say that, an enemy could show up, even though I'm here in my camp. So maybe I should go ahead and just take care of my bloodworm issue. I'm going to take some disease cure. I have a lot of these actually in my stash. At least I think I do. I think I've got a bunch of disease cure in here. I've got 15 of them in my stash, so I don't mind taking one. I know somebody had left me a comment telling me a good way to get my disease cured without using a disease cure, but I don't remember what it is right now. It's a lot of stuff to remember. So as far as power armor goes, well, I still don't have a power armor thingy in here to do anything about my power armor, but the power armor I do have in my stash, which I renamed a while back, is my... is it not considered apparel? Oh, it's in my stash, duh. My excavator armor I've got here, and I think I've got a whole set of excavator armor, I think. Excavator armor right here. Plop it down there. And I think this is a full set. I've got the helmet, right leg, left arm, right arm, left leg, and torso. So I think that's a full set right there. And I believe that gives me plus 100 carry weight, I think. Right now my carry weight is at 235. And if I step into this thing, let's see if my carry weight goes up. Now that I'm in here, my carry weight is 335. So sure enough, this gives me extra 100 carry weight, which is pretty freaking awesome, really. Let's face it, that is pretty cool. So this is definitely a good thing to have here, he says as he steps out of it. I really don't like walking around in power armor, but I guess I'm just going to have to get used to it. But I should keep that in my inventory so I could step into it when necessary. As far as building a power armor station, I don't think that I can do that yet. Under crafting, under crafting I can go to power armor station, which I still don't have. I need to find plans to build it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I remember that if I finish this quest here about the power armor, Minor Miracles, if I register the power armor suit, then I'll be able to get the plans for that. I'm not 100% sure on that, but maybe this is something we do sooner rather than later. But we're not going to run off and do that just this second. We're going to stay here for a little bit. Let's see. Armor. This is my weapons workbench. As far as armor goes, A couple of people recommended combat armor. I don't think I have the plans for combat armor. It looks like oh, I do. Okay. Light armor. Combat armor is considered light armor. Interesting. So, combat armor, oddly enough, I only have the plans for the chest piece, the left arm, and the right arm. And I don't have the rubber required to make those, which is a shame. Let's see, how do I tag for search? Okay, cool. So now rubber is tagged for search. The chest piece I'm not going to make because I have a really cool chest piece right now. The chest piece that I have is this Chameleon Combat Armor chest piece. It's combat armor. It's level 30. That's not terrible. You know, I don't think I ever mentioned or noticed these stars here before. I have to go back and read Crazy X24's comments because I think he was mentioning something about these stars, and I didn't know what he was talking about. Is this what you were talking about? So there's a level 30 and stars? I don't quite understand that. Oh, maybe this is only specific to legendary stuff. Okay, that's why I haven't ever noticed it before. Okay, so this is level 30. It has 1 star, and that means it has 1 modification on it. Yeah, I think that's what you were trying to tell me, Crazy. I think it was you. Might have been Midnight Bacon. I don't know. I can't remember. So that's what this means. It has 1 modification on it. Okay, that's pretty cool. So, combat armor. I have the plans for the arms, but not the legs. And if I were to, let's see here, I can't even build it at all. Lack the materials. I could make level 40, which is cool. So that's nice. I wish I could go into it and see what mods I could put on it, but I can't. So, combat armor is something that I want plans for. I don't think anybody told me where to find plans for combat armor, though. As far as weaponry goes, I've got my handmade, which I kind of like, and it's been suggested that I remove the scope from it, because I'm not using it as a scope anyway. I think it was recommended to put the reflex sight on it, if I remember correctly. Yeah, remove the scope. So I'm just gonna put reflex sight on it. Sure, why not? I don't know. And then put a let's see, change the stock. Let's see, go in here. Where is this? Which one of these is the stock? I don't know anything about guns, which is weird because I grew up in Kentucky and I live in Texas now. So you'd think I know a lot about guns. 2 gun-crazy states. But no, I don't know anything about guns. So which one of these is the stock? I guess it's the grip? Standard stock. No, I don't want to make standard stock. So I either have aligned grip or standard stock. I don't see any reason to do this. Because neither one of them gives me more damage. Standard stock gives me a little bit more accuracy, but it weighs more, so I don't see any reason to switch to that. Stabilized short barrel, I could switch barrels, but that doesn't give me any more damage. Severe receiver, this is what's giving me a lot of damage here. Swift magazine, drum, or standard. See, there's got to be something going on behind the scenes here, because all I'm doing is looking at these numbers and expecting them to change. Say, oh, this has better fire rate, or oh, this has better range, but these are all exactly the same. But these two, the drum magazine weighs more. I mean, it says, I can't move my cursor down there. At the bottom it says superior ammo capacity. Okay, if you say so. Over here it doesn't tell me this. And then this gives me, it's just a standard. Swift is improved reload speed and ammo capacity. I'm going to stick with Swift, I guess. So, compensator, no muzzle bayonet. The compensator, improved per shot recoil, improved recoil control, reduced range. Well, I'm using this as a medium range weapon, so I'm fine with that. It's been suggested to put suppressors on my weapons, but it looks like that's not an option for me. Standard paint. Who cares about the paint? Good grief. So, unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's really anything that I could do to this weapon to make it more valuable to me. Looks like that's about it. So I removed the sights. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know. That's kind of a shame. And then I've got this sniper rifle here, and I got a shotgun. Which I haven't really been using the shotgun all that much. I might get rid of the shotgun, actually, and just switch to using my severe handmade for my close-up. And, excuse me, my close-up and mid-range stuff. Of course, I got my sniper rifle. It's been suggested that I maybe change to the 50 caliber receiver, I think. But I don't have the plans for that. I need to travel somewhere to get that. Look at all these freaking receivers, man. I mean, I kind of like this hardened receiver. It does freaking 94 damage with, I think 308 ammo. That's pretty good. But it's been suggested by a couple people that I switch to the 50 caliber receiver, and that I could get at a vendor at a couple of places. So I might do that. Might have to do that. What else was suggested? It's been suggested that, let's see, my shotgun is... How can I see what level my shotgun currently is? I guess I need to go into my inventory and go into weapons, and my shotgun is level 30. Well, this is... I'm going to get rid of this weapon. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to scrap it. Scrap. Are you sure you want to scrap it? Yeah, man, I want to scrap it. Okay, and we got the refined receiver for that thing. That's pretty cool. So, weapons... The Tambo's pretty cool, except I can't use it while wearing power armor. So, I think I want a different melee weapon. So, we're going to go into craft here, and we're going to see what melee weapons I've got. I can make a board, for crying out loud. And then I have all these things. And as far as other melee weapons, I'm not too excited about any of these, to tell you the truth. The Blade of Bastet, which I've got, combat knife, hatchet, and machete. These I would require makeshift warrior perk. And then it tells me there's a rank 4 of makeshift warrior? Jeez. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to have to keep my eyes open for a better melee weapon, I guess. I don't know, man. The Blade of Bastet does 65, but it's only level 25. But it looks like I could craft a level 35 Blade of Bastet, which would give me 71. Should I make this? It'll bump me up to 71 versus the 65. Kind of hate to spend the points on it, though. A board. Man, if I make a level 35 board, that gives me 69 damage, but it's slow. A war drum. Does a lot of damage, but oddly enough, I need 10 cans for this thing. I mean, the Death Tambo that I've got now does 81 per swing, but like I said, I can't use it with my power armor. I don't even know if I could use the Blade of Bastet with power armor. I mean, how do you know what you can use and what you can't use? I'd hate to spend points on something and then not even be able to use it. So I'm going to step into my power armor here, because I do have a Blade of Bastet in my stash. I'm going to step into this, I'm going to grab the Blade of Bastet out and see if I can use it with this. So we'll go here to weapons. We'll get the... Oh, wait a minute. Do I have any other... I have a shovel. So it doesn't look like I have any other good... I have Black Diamond, which I actually quite liked. 73. Maybe I should just switch back to using this thing. I'm gonna grab this and the blade. Cracks me up how every time I pick this thing up, it gives me that message. Okay, so I'm gonna go into my inventory. Weapons. Can I equip the blade? I can. Okay, so this is an option here. Or I could go to Black Diamonds. So they seem to be about the same speed, right? This is Medium speed. This is medium speed. This does 75, but it gives me +1 strength, whereas this gives me 69 and increased armor penetration. This is a little heavier. But if I were to, I have to step out of this, don't I, to use these benches. And I'm also thirsty, so let me take a drink of something real quick. Kind of a pain in the butt when you're just trying to do a little bit of maintenance. Aid, and we'll just take some purified water. Okay, so if I go here and I craft a new Blade of Bastet at level 35, that'll get me up to 73. But this black diamond that I've got already does 73, so I'm not seeing any reason to make a better Blade of Bastet. I think I'm going to switch to black diamond and carry that around with me for a bit. So we're going to put this away. This is going to be my melee weapon now. And let's see, I can't do anything to my handmade, and my sniper rifle, I've had some suggestions on something to do there too. So as far as suggestions with weapon-wise, I think it was Midnight Bacon who suggested a very powerful pipe weapon, which is surprising. So let's see if I can remember how to make this thing. We're going to do a pipe pistol of all things. And then I could make a level 41, which does 23 damage. It doesn't seem like a whole lot, really. But I'm going to go ahead and do it. Follow these instructions here, because he says this will make a pretty powerful weapon. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I've made this. Now, I go into modify. Go to the pipe pistol. I'm going to modify it. I'm going to put a... oh, man. Well, shoot. It was suggested that I put powerful automatic receiver on it, but I don't have any oil. So, I'm gonna tag oil for search here. Weird. Okay, so oh man, I untagged screws. Well, I have a lot of screws now anyway. Okay, so, and I need this, oh man, I forgot to change my perks. Also, it was also suggested that I change my perks before crafting anything so that I could craft things using less resources, but I don't think I have any cards for that anyway. So, unfortunately, I can't go any further than this. I don't have oil. Which kind of surprises me, because I thought I'd picked up some oil. And I don't think that I could craft oil. Don't think oil is something that I could craft. I guess it's not. That would be kind of silly, wouldn't it? No. So, look in here. I mean, if I had oil, it would have shown up. So that's too bad. Doggone it. Well, I don't think that there's anything else I could do. Let's see, the pipe pistol. I was supposed to put that receiver on it. I was supposed to put aligned long barrel on it. Okay, I'm going to put that on here. Aligned long barrel. Don't know what that's going to do. I'm supposed to put aligned stock on it. Well, that actually does give me a little bit more damage. Okay. And then I put a scope on it. Put recon on it. That will track target. That sounds fun. Get short recon and long recon. Well, I'm not going to be using this as a sniper weapon. And, huh. And then it was suggested that I put a suppressor on it. And I don't have a suppressor, unfortunately, and I don't know how to get one. It's too bad. So I don't even have that. So, unfortunately, Midnight Bacon, I can't make this weapon just yet. But I will try it at some point. I'm still skeptical that that's going to work, but I'll take your word for it. So I'm just going to stash this guy for now. Okay, what else did I want to do? Is all this stuff about... well, Well, actually, let me see here. What armor do I have on me right now? I have a bunch of dumb armor. I have heavy combat armor left arm. Maybe I could modify that. Let's take a look here. Heavy combat armor left arm. Standard. I could reinforce it. Okay, well I could reinforce it. That sounds pretty good, right? That's got to be better. Miscellaneous. No miscellaneous is paint. No paint. So I really don't have many mod options for this thing, which is a shame because I wanted to maybe pocket it or something. And I think it was suggested that I, well, I don't know what I don't know. Oh, okay. Muffled or shadowed was something that was recommended, but I guess I don't have muffled or shadowed. Yeah. Painted, shadowed metal. Improves stealth in dark areas. Oh, let's put that on there, whatever. Miscellaneous strengthened. Why would I not want to strengthen it? No paint. Okay. My right leg. Shadowed metal. Let's do that. Make me a little bit more spooky. And then the left leg. Don't have shadowed. Strengthened. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, so this is some stuff that I've done to improve my armor, I guess. Let me know if I've ever looked anything. Okay, so what I want to do now is I'm curious about this 50 caliber receiver mod, and I believe I could find it at Watoga Shopping Center, the Super Duper Mart. This is actually taking quite a bit of time already. Watoga... What the hell is Watoga? I thought it was down here. No, this is Welch. Okay, I'm getting Welch and Watoga mixed up. Fort Defiance. Wish there was a way to search this map, because, let's see, menu... No, that's not going to help me any, is it? Where the hell is Watoga? Watoga Station? Watoga is way down here. Oh, boy. Okay, so I think we're going to travel down to Watoga and see if we can't find this Super Duper Mart, find this vendor that sells stuff, and see if I could find this 50 caliber receiver mod. And we'll go from there. First, let's look at my perks. Level up. I guess I need to choose one of these. And this is where I don't really know what to do. How do I just hate this so much. So, like, let's say I wanted to choose something that will give... Like, I wanted to choose a gunsmith or makeshift warrior. I don't know which one of these to pick. I have no freaking idea, man. I don't know how you guys know this stuff. I guess you just need a chart or something. I don't know. Pick a perk. No, that isn't what I wanted to do. Where was that big... There was someplace where I had like a big list of things. Come on, let me in here. So I don't want to choose a special right now. Go back. And then... I don't know, is it intelligence? There's gunsmith. Why I have level 4 gunsmith? So... See, I don't know what to do. If I choose pick a perk, then it goes back out to here. No. So I'm walking around with gunsmith equipped all the time. Oh, here's makeshift warrior right here. Melee weapons break 10% slower. Gunsmith. Oh, it says guns break 40% slower, so that's a good thing to have on me all the time. Expert hacker is not something I need on me all the time, right? This is something I should equip when I'm getting ready to hack something. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to put makeshift warrior back on and slow the degradation of my melee weapons. Here, first aid stimpaks restore 15% more lost health. That's probably a pretty good thing to do, right? So let's go ahead and remove hacker here, and we'll put first aid on. But I still don't know where the heck... Somewhere, there's like a big long list of... Where is that? God, this is annoying. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Somewhere, I guess it's when I choose one of these. I choose this, and then I see this. Okay, so that answers my question from a moment ago, I guess. I already own this to max rank. A covert operative was recommended as something that I should get. And escape artist was also recommended as something to get. Sneak to lose enemies, and running no longer affects stealth. That might be pretty good to get, right? Let's get this. Okay, so escape artist. Escape artist was agility. Problem is that I don't want to get rid of through hiker. Oh, I have an unused point. Okay, cool. Escape artist, let's put that on there. Excellent. Okay, cool. Alright. Stupid charisma with my 2 unused points. I know that once I get to level 50, then I could start redistributing these points, these wasted points here. Which reminds me, I wanted to ask you guys a question. What is the best way to level up quickly? I'm currently level 41. If I just wanted to level up real quick, what's the best way to do that? Quickest way, best way. Since I have charisma, this is all other players. This is dumb. I don't care about any of that stuff. I'm sorry, I think it's dumb. It's not necessarily dumb if you play that way. Strength, I have 3 unused points. I don't know why. So I could do armor weighs 25% less than normal. I've got pack rat, which reduces... That's what I should have on there. 1 unused point. I'll put this on there. I should probably compare, shouldn't I? Let's see. Let's see what happens. Right now I'm at 129, okay? And if I go into perks, and I go here and I equip traveling pharmacy... What just happened? Oh, I already have the level 3 traveling pharmacy. Okay. So this card is useless, I guess, because I can't make it a level 4. And I can't equip a level 1 with a level 3, so never mind. So we'll just, let's do that then. Okay. Alright. Perception, I don't need pick lock if I'm not picking locks, right? So the problem is that I only have 3 dumb little cards here. 40% chance to find extra meat. Reap twice as much when harvesting flora. I don't really care about that. Those always go to waste anyway. And this will tell me where magazines are. I don't care where that is either. But I don't need this here. I don't know. Let's take that off and we'll put green thumb on. And pick lock I also will put butcher's bounty on. Okay. And then I'll equip these pick locks when I come up against a pick lock. That might be a little tedious, but that's what I'll do. Boy, you've been standing here a long time. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I hope this isn't too boring. We are now going to travel to Watoga and see if we can't purchase that 50 caliber receiver thing. So that is where I'm going to go now. I'm going to do it off camera, as they say, because I choose not to fast travel while I'm recording because of problems. And I know at least one person has suggested that I switch to Shadow Play instead of OBS. I don't want to use Shadow Play. It installs way too much crap on my machine. All kinds of services and crap run in the background, and I try to keep my machine as lean as possible, which is why I use OBS. And I don't have any problems with OBS except with this game when fast traveling. So it's a minor inconvenience. Actually, it's a big inconvenience, but it's better than having all that stuff running in the background. So I am going to fast travel to Watoga off camera. We'll be there in just a second. Okay, we are here in Watoga, and this is an area that I really haven't explored very much at all. And to tell you the truth, I'm kind of scared. So I'm going to step into my power armor. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to step into my excavator armor here, and we're going to explore this place in my armor for a little bit of added protection, or a lot of added protection, really. It'll also give me some really good carry weight bonus, as we saw. So here we are in my power armor. And, oh. Here comes a level 22 diseased Pharaoh. Okay, so that's not terrible. That's not too scary. So what I'm looking for is a shopping center called Super Duper Mart, I believe. If I look at my map, I'm going to guess that maybe this is it? I don't know. Just a thought. Wow, it put me over here. gonna guess that this is it. So I'm gonna put a marker here. And we're gonna go in this direction, which, of course, is where I saw that enemy. He's gonna try to intercept me here. Boy, this place is really weird looking. Watoga. City of the Future. Over there we've got a Protectron Watoga government worker. Oh no, there's another one over there. Well, let's plop down on this water here. We'll go this way. So we're just going to go in this direction. And I'll see if I can avoid the majority of these enemies here. I don't think I have any sneak-related perks, really, that would help me. Sneak is under, what? Agility, I guess, right? And I've got Escape Artist. Oh, Light-footed. What's this? While sneaking, you never trigger mines or floor-based traps. Well, can't really say that that's going to help me all that much here. Don't remember coming across traps all that often. So, not going to worry about that right now. What is... Is that another one of these government workers off in the distance? He's only level 14, so that's kind of cool. I'm not even sure if I'm going to the right place. I don't know if this is a super duper mart or not. And it looks like in that direction, we're looking at that monorail elevator, so that's pretty freaking cool. That was a neat place. I hope you saw that episode where we visited that. Or I hope you visited it in your playthrough. This is a cool place. Is that what I'm looking for? That? Because my marker's kind of pointing in this direction, but that kind of looks like that. So I'm going to guess my marker's a little bit off. It's going to try to go over here. Get a little bit of rads. It's weird I can't crouch in the water. See what this place is. If I could get to it. Talking about this walls here. There's another government worker there. Am I going to be able to get up here? Is this stupid wall going to prevent me from going up here? I didn't even hit him. Oh gosh, that's hardly any damage at all. I agree, this is going to take forever. Luckily he's a really bad shot as soon as I say that he hits me. Oh gosh, this is terrible. This is going to take forever. I need to get up on this wall. Oh, maybe I can do it from here. Switch weapons, please. Oh, this weapon's awesome. I really like this weapon. Give me some steel scrap. Well, let's see if I get close enough to this thing to see what it is. I have a feeling you guys might be laughing right now because look at this place. This is the Watoga Civic Center. You know where I am, most probably. Whoa. What is that? Oh. Oh. Okay, what do these things spawn indefinitely? Huh. Okay, well that's not where I wanted to go. Investigate the emergency services building? What's up with that? I got a new quest came up that I didn't notice. Miscellaneous. Nope, that ain't it. It's not a miscellaneous side quest. Investigate the emergency services building. Well, that's not really why I'm here. I'm here to find this super duper mart. Hey, do you mind? Oh gosh, I hardly don't need to damage this guy. Oh, I love shooting his head off. It's great. That was pretty cool. Huh. Investigate the emergency services building. Yeah. Don't know what that is, but it doesn't look like a mart. I guess maybe I just need to go into Watoga. Maybe it's just a building. Maybe it's not a marked place. You know? Let's just go into Watoga here. Watoga is in... Which direction is Watoga in? Do I need to mark it? No, I don't want to fast travel. I want to mark it. No, I don't want... No, I don't want to fast travel. Okay. Make in here. Mark. Here we go. I want to go in this direction. Yeah, it figures, doesn't it? I want to go in the directions where the enemies are. I'm going to turn this Investigates Emergency Services thing off because it's not why we're here. I'm sure that in the future when we come back here we'll get an opportunity to take that quest. Where's that one that I just killed? I didn't loot him. You know, another thing I wanted to ask you guys, there was a lot of talk about legendary enemies and legendary items. I'd say 95% of the legendary stuff that I've picked up in this game, in my opinion, has been garbage. In my opinion. Stuff that I'm not interested in, and I hate the legendary stuff because I can't scrap it. Man, there's a new quest to clear out the Civic Center. Oh my gosh. But we're not going to do that. I'm just looking for Super Duper Mart. I'll get the heck out of this place right now. So what is really the benefit of the legendary enemies and the legendary stuff you get from them? Because, like I said, I really haven't gotten anything all that great, I don't feel like. Oh man, that was awesome. That guy went down quick. Hey. What the hell? Do you guys mind? I'm just trying to explore your fine city. Oh, we discovered Watoga Municipal Center. Okay, that's kind of cool. Boy, any of these buildings could be a Super Duper Mart. So the reason I'm looking for a Super Duper Mart is because somebody told me that that's where I'm going to find a vendor who sells these plans. So here's some power armor. And I'm going to take the T60 stuff. I have a set of T60 stuff back in my stash. Oh, we discovered AMS corporate headquarters. And so I'm kind of trying to build a T60 set of armor as well. Brotherhood Corps, interesting. Why does that look so weird? Okay, because you got power armor on. Do you mind? I'm trying to... Oh, I haven't favorited my melee weapon yet. Go here. Change. Black diamond. Okay, hey. One. So everything's hostile here, man. What was glowing? That was weird. Something was glowing over there. So AMS headquarters is here. That is the Civic Center, Watoga Towers. This is kind of fun, really. Kind of neat coming here with a kind of like a destination in mind. I'm looking for Super Duper Mart. Oh, I do not like this. Maybe I should investigate the emergency services place and see if I can stop those things from spawning, huh? Well, spooky savings. Watoga Shopping Plaza. Maybe this is where I'm supposed to find a vendor. Yes! Okay, maybe this is the guy right here. What's up, bro?
Super Duper Mart.
This is it. Found it.
Deals on the finest food. Super Duper Mart is the best place for super duper deals. Welcome. Hello. Please see our helpful automated staff if you need anything at all. Welcome to Super Duper Mart, the future of grocery stores.
Supply here, citizen.
Resupply here, citizen. We found a trading post. Something is shooting at me, I think. This might not be a smart move here. So this guy sells... What do I look at? Is it notes that I want to look at? Yeah, plans. Plans. Okay, so I could get... Good grief, what? Okay, so there's all kinds of different 50 caliber receivers. Oh boy. Oh my gosh, look at all this stuff, man. How the hell do you guys keep track of all this crap? Look at all this stuff. Oh man. Well, let's see here. As far as 50 caliber receivers go, I see them for the hunting rifle. And I don't see them for anything else. A hunting rifle was specifically mentioned in the comments, so I guess that's what I want. But which one of these do I get? I've got a critical 50 receiver, I've got a hasty, I've got a precise, I've got a refined. I guess that's all that's there. I don't know which one of these to get, man. I have no idea. Inspect. That doesn't tell me crap. Does it tell me anything? Precise, refined, hasty, and critical. I mean, I have a lot of caps, but I really don't want to just go spending caps willy-nilly. Is there a bench around here? It'd be cool if there was a weapons bench around here so I could see what... Maybe get an idea as to what receiver does what. I'm thinking of maybe getting the critical one because it just sounds cool. It doesn't look like there's a bench over here. Something's making noises. Oh, it's this thing. Is it? Or maybe it's not. Oh, it is! Cool! Neat! It's like a train station sign. Cool.
Hi
Okay.
there, citizens. Super Duper Mart is where you will find amazing deals
We
on the
are
finest food.
the Brotherhood
Super
of
Duper Mart
Steel.
is the best place for
Paladin
super duper
Tactics.
deals. Welcome.
In command.
Hello.
So this is a
Our
Brotherhood
helpful automated staff can
site.
explain anything at all. Welcome to Super Duper Mart.
I'm picking stuff up in
Leader of
hopes that
grocery stores.
there's going to be a bench around here somewhere. There's a bunch of junk in here, man. Good grief. This is like the junkiest place I've seen. Junky in that there's a lot of stuff I could pick up and interact with. So yeah, hopefully I'm going to find a...
Has commandeered this supply station.
Hopefully I'm going to find some oil, because remember I needed oil for something. Well... I guess I'm going to buy something. Notes. So I think the plan is to make a sniper rifle out of a hunting rifle. Critical, hasty, precise, and refined. Man, I really don't know which one to get. I really don't know. Kind of a bummer because I could buy all of them and then compare them. Yeah, screw it. That's what I'm going to do. Go ahead and laugh. I mean, I really could just go online and look, but I don't want to go online. I'm playing a game. Okay, so I have all the 50 caliber things. So I got what I came here for. And then as far as the handmade goes, he sells handmade rifle long scope. I don't want that. But it doesn't look like he sells the plans for the handmade rifle itself. Boy, look how expensive the Gauss rifle is. Holy cow, that thing's expensive. Yeah. So I guess it puts all my known stuff up here. Boy, of all the stuff he sells, those are the only ones that I know. Gee whiz. It's amazing how much stuff there is in here. Hunting rifle. Well, I don't know. So the other thing I was maybe interested in was the handmade plans, and I could get those at the Watoga train station. They're expensive. The handmade weapon that I have now is, what level is my handmade? My handmade, level 35, so I mean if I had the plans I could make a higher level handmade. Let's see.
Watoga is a no man's land, literally. Watch out for non-Brotherhood robots.
Thanks for the tip, bro. I can't believe I found this place. It's awesome. So now I'm going to go to the train station, which is right here. Let's go. Let's see if I can make it over there. I'm going to turn this marker off because sometimes they distract me. Yeah. Go to the train station. Let's go. AMS East Street, Destiny Drive. Oh, it's another one of these dudes. Hey, how you doing? Oh, missed him. Oh, let's go. Here they come. I'm just gonna run away from them. In the name of expediency. Train station should be safe. That's a neat building over there with those steps going up into it. What's this building? This is the Watoga High School.
Hello, students. Watoga High School is here for you. Watoga High wishes you a happy Halloween.
Hey, do you mind?
Don't forget your costume.
Follow me in here.
Look for the Monster Mash going on at Watoga High. Get your candy while you can.
So, Watoga High School. Oh, okay, it's marked. I guess I'd already seen it. I was expecting a message to show up, you know, when you discover a new place. I didn't see that. I must have discovered it earlier. Who uses ammunition vending machines? Why do you use that? You can just make it yourself. Lots of robots laying around here, which I find amusing. A settler here, killed at the train station. Trading post ammo. Look out for the locomotive. Okay, let's go in here. There should be a bench in here. Oh, it's a tinker's bench. There's my stash. So I could scrap all this crap that I've just picked up, and that's a lot of stuff. I could stash it. Store all my junk. And I just bought some plans, so I guess I should go into my inventory here. Under notes, and I should look at my plans, huh? That I just bought. Okay. Wish there was a weapons workbench here.
Ready to initiate trading.
Watoga vendor bots. I don't know what faction he's with. I don't see any symbols. Trade with this dude. Okay, so notes. Oh, I know a lot of his plans. Wow.
How can I assist you today?
Handmade. So for a handmade, he sells the handmade plans right here. 1701, that's not terrible. I'm going to buy it. And I don't want this scope, I don't feel like.
Ready to exchange items.
Heavy combat. Combat rifle stuff. So, a couple of you guys suggested that I use combat armor. But do I want
Now displaying current.
light combat armor or heavy combat armor? I don't know. Combat. Heavy combat arms, heavy combat legs, heavy combat torso. Look how expensive this stuff is. And then up here, the stuff that I know light combat arms and light combat torso. Let's go ahead and get the legs.
Assist you today.
I could have light combat arms and heavy combat legs. Or maybe I just go ahead and buy this. Screw it, let's get it. Okay. Just kind of scrolling through here.
Exchange items.
Okay. Okay, so that's kind of cool. Did you get off the pinball machine so I could play pinball? Alright, one more scrap. And then we'll stash stuff in here. Okay. Alright. Well, that's where this episode's going to end. When we start the next episode, I'll probably be in my camp again. And we'll see if we can't make some of this stuff that I just picked up. Like maybe a 50 caliber sniper rifle. Or maybe some combat armor. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Well, let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Was it enjoyable? Did you like watching me run around and try to improve my character? Or is this something you would rather me do off camera? Let me know. Thanks for watching, everybody. I sure hope I see you again in the next episode.